Welcome back to the AI Daily Brief Headlines Edition, all the daily AI news you need in around 5 minutes. We kick off today with some interesting intrigue around Meta and their AI strategy. This is something I've been watching closely. I think a lot of people have wondered, is Meta going to try to compete in the enterprise or corporate domain, or are they just going to try to own consumer AI, or at least the foundations and underpinnings of consumer AI? Certainly, Meta is at core a consumer company. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, these are all consumer products that touch a huge portion of the world's population. And even their interactions with businesses are mostly in the form of selling them ad space to sell to those consumers. Llama, though, is really interesting because Llama as a platform and as the vanguard US open source AI leader has a ton of potential in that enterprise sphere. And so I've been wondering if they were going to make a play for that space. This got a little bit more interesting last November when Meta poached Clara Shih from Salesforce. She had been the CEO of Salesforce AI and joined Meta to explicitly start a new group that was building AI tools for business. Subsequent to joining Meta, it sounds like she went and recruited a bunch of people from throughout the company who had worked on some of the key products. The speculation is now about what they're actually going to do. One thing that the information point out is that last year they had posted a role called Director of Public Sector Engagement that was responsible for, quote, building and leading a high-performing team from the ground up to drive adoption of safe and transformative solutions for AI across federal, state, and local government agencies. And just before it had posted that role, interestingly, Meta had also started to allow its AI models to be used by the US military. Right now, it's all still very mum, but you're starting to get the type of leaks and intrigues that suggest that maybe they're going to make a bigger play in the enterprise. Certainly from the standpoint of superintelligent, that's something we're watching closely, as it would absolutely be a player and change the calculus for big enterprise companies thinking about their AI and agentic strategies. Speaking of big companies, apparently money talks and BS walks, because despite years of lambasting Microsoft and all the other big companies, Salesforce is now in talks with Microsoft, Oracle, the company they were basically designed to disrupt, and Google about cloud deals to handle their AI. Salesforce's president and chief engineering officer said in an interview earlier this week that they're in advanced negotiations with Microsoft, Google, and Oracle for a deal worth more than $1 billion over the next several years. Salesforce apparently wants to rent the servers to run its customer management, AI agent, and other applications. Obviously, if you've been watching Salesforce at all, Agentforce is the big focus of the company. It is very clear to me, frankly, that Benioff is betting the entire farm on Agentforce and what it becomes. $1 billion isn't nothing, obviously, but will Microsoft get over the fact that Benioff has just been out here screaming about what a disaster Copilot has been? Get the popcorn because this is going to get interesting. Moving over into the world of startups, sort of. I don't exactly know what you would consider DeepSeek, given that they came out of a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund. But in any case, DeepSeek, as the lab that has been putting out these models that have everyone in a tizzy, is apparently considering raising outside money for the first time. This seems to be, based on the reporting, both an opportunity consideration as well as a constraint consideration. Because it came out of this quantitative hedge fund, it hadn't needed to raise outside funding so far, but it now has so much use that it probably needs to resource up. The information reports that they have been fielding a bunch of inbound interest from people like Alibaba, as well as a number of Chinese state-affiliated funds. That includes China's Sovereign Wealth Fund, as well as their National Social Security Fund. More broadly, it sounds like they're trying to consider how much they want to keep focusing on research and competing on that level, versus building a revenue business based on the success of their products. At this stage, DeepSeek is officially in the conversation. They are a player in this AI battle, and I think a lot of the next moves they make over the next couple of months are going to tell us a lot about where they want to sit in that fight. Lastly today, another AI unicorn round, Together, has jumped to a $3.3 billion valuation in their latest funding. Together calls themselves the AI Acceleration Cloud, and they're highly focused on the enterprise. The round was led by General Catalyst, with the participation of Salesforce Ventures, NVIDIA, and also the venture capital fund of Aramco. Now, Together was a unicorn even before this. They had raised previously $106 million last year at a $1.25 billion valuation. But tripling that valuation in just a few short months ain't bad, especially for a company that's not building its own foundation models. Anyways, that is going to do it for today's AI Daily Brief Headlines Edition. Next up, the main episode.